Hear ye, and welcome to the number one listened to podcast in Lake County, the Abraham Drinking Podcast. We are coming to you live from the Lincoln Lounge right here in Mentor, Ohio. This show where we will talk about random bullshit for the next hour to an hour and a half. We are uncensored, unedited, and no holds barred, covering anything and everything from beer to bitches, rags to riches, sports to courts, bars to cars, music to movies, just about anything and everything. Please follow us across all social media, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. As always, I'm the sexy Gresky George Gresco alongside the wild man Edward Scully.
Oh, you so loud, brother.
The drunk yard dog Marcus Lattimore.
I'm back, motherfucker.
Thank God, man. It's good to have you back, bro.
Man, it's just been work, man. I'm tired of that shit. I wish I was rich already. If I was rich already, we'd be rich right now. Fuck work.
The Yeater of Worlds, Chris Restivo.
What's up, everybody?
And tonight we have a very special guest, Klever Kushlan.
Hey, let's go listen to funky, y'all. Let's go.
Oh, yeah.
Klever, welcome to the Lincoln Lounge.
Thank you, good sir. Glad to have you.
How are you, buddy?
Good.
Good. Welcome back. You're back in Ohio.
Yes, sir.
You were living in Cali for quite some time.
Indeed.
Tell us a little bit of something about yourself, real quick. You're new to the show, first time on.
Well, I keep the cushion Kushlan, that's for certain.
I like how you put that. Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
I want to cut the side of his mustache off really bad.
everyone does.
Just one quick
I do. I want to go
Everyone
get
does.
scissors
They'll
real
be
quick
like-
and just fucking cut it off.
I go to bars, people are like, I just want to bring a pair. Like, that's what they say. I want to bring a pair of scissors. Just,
Yeah, just
click.
Can I pick my nose with it really quick? Can I just
You
pick my
actually
nose
can.
with
Just
it?
like tickle it, say
Like-
sneeze.
Put a booger on it really quick?
I mean, fun.
No.
Oh, he puts his own nose with it.
Exactly. You can pick your friends.
Have you
You can
ever
pick your nose, but you can't
tickled
pick
a
your friends'
girl's pussy with that thing before?
Here we go.
Of course he would.
No, that's pussy juices
Have you?
twiddling up together. That's what's happening.
Have you ever
Like that.
made a girl squirt off of that thing? Like, you
I
know.
plead the fifth.
No holds bar, buddy. You ain't can't.
Fine, then yes, I fucking have. Fine.
Cool. That's all I wanted to know.
It was a girl in California, yeah.
Bestiality levels, but I think
Did
they
you
have
wash it after, or did
that
you sniff it
caterpillar
for a
on
few
his
days?
face.
The way that fucking thing smelled, yeah, I had to wash that shit.
Oh, shit. Then what were you doing down there in the first place if it smelled like that? Were you a little drunk high? And he was like, I don't give a fuck what this pussy smelled like. You're just going to do it
Drunk.
anyways?
Drunk.
Yeah, the drunk.
Plus, she kept.
drunk
Plus,
ain't
she
shit.
was.
Then he
a
woke
little-
up in the morning and was like, what the fuck is that smell? And then he got closer to that and he's like, fuck! He was in there fucking, what the fuck?
Had to wash
Pretty
your whole
fucking much,
face.
bro.
He almost cut it off himself because of the stank.
Yeah, I thought about it. I was like, is it time to shave right now?
It
God
stayed,
damn.
it stayed a little longer than he wanted. You
It's
know,
like,
that's
do I
what it
need
was.
tomato juice for this shit? Like, what the fuck? How do I get rid of this smell, bro? Like, shit.
We've all had that skunk smell before,
It-
no matter what anybody says.
Well,
It
you-
It wasn't like skunk. It was more like old roast beef.
Oh,
Nah.
I was like, yo, what the fuck is this?
Yo.
What?
We've
yo.
all had that before.
Yeah.
Is that what the weather's like in California?
A little bit. Well, it's a bit drier than that was, but you know.
Hell yeah, it's way drier than that.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the humidity in Ohio.
Yeah, humidity my
Better
ass.
for my skin. I'll take that. Shit.
Oh, it's so much better. I love this.
Yeah.
Anyway, Chris, how the hell are you?
I'm
on this
doing great.
wonderful Monday. You
What a fucking party we had on Saturday night, bro.
I'll get into the party here in a
Hey,
minute.
I can't wait because I can't wait. Man, your mom came up to me and she's like, she wanted some of that whipped cream in her mouth, man. And it was your sister's fault. Your sister grabbed your mom and was like, whipped cream my mom. And your mom was like, and I was like, all right.
There's a video of it.
And then there is a
There's
video
a
of it?
video. Yeah, you got to check out. There's like fucking probably 250 videos from Saturday, pictures, videos from Saturday, and it's literally Shots for Tots 2024 as an album on our podcast page.
Made out with more guys than I can't remember.
Made out.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Wait, I didn't see that part.
well, not like made out, but I had more physical contact with men that night.
You see,
His arm's already behind you.
I licked whipped cream
I know
off of
this
like
came from California, but goddamn, bro.
I licked whipped
Keep that over
cream
there.
off of 3 different dudes' foreheads. I
Yep.
gave 5 dudes lap dances. My head was in 4 different dudes. I don't even want to talk about it anymore, man.
Yeah, it was pretty
Story
gay, guys.
covering.
It was pretty.
Story time.
Oh,
We didn't plan it to be that way.
We're gonna get there. Oh bullshit!
Sounds a
I
little
played it
traumatizing.
100% for that. Bullshit. Ed, how's it hanging?
Oh shit.
I did such a good job forgetting about everything that went on with chairs at the party
Oh my
on Saturday
God, bro.
night,
It's
and they brought it all back up. And now I need a moment to just process or deprocess,
Man's
Control Alt Delete all of this shit. Like
At one point, Ed
It
looks
was-
at me. He's like, "I gotta go."
I don't.
It was like right around like
No,
11, 11,
I
15.
think what
He's like,
got
"I gotta
me
go."
was the fact we only got one girl to sit in that chair and give live. I'm like, all right, cool. They're gonna have to do it for guys. I'll do it for girls. But then we didn't get a second girl at all. And then there was this one point I remember very vividly burned into my retinas where Santa Claus and the Grinch dive on the ground.
Why did you even bring
Yeah.
that shit
Over
up?
to the chair.
Chris crawling was
my
epic.
God.
Oh, there's a video of that there
My
too.
stomach hurt now.
You know,
Jesus.
every time there was a fucking hot girl that spun the wheel, she either won a free drink, a fucking T-shirt. It was bullshit. But every fucking dude that spun a wheel got whipped cream or a lap dance with the Grinch. It was like bullshit. It was like
was
not
torture.
my Saturday.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
the
First
Yeah.
it started with Haley.
No.
Then I couldn't. My costume
You
never
know what
showed
you
up.
shoulda done,
And then it was the
George?
fucking wheel.
You should
That
have
wheel was
written,
terrible, bro.
pick somebody to get a lap dance from the Grinch or Santa.
That's going on next year. Because
I,
I don't
actually,
want to
I
see
also
the Grinch
want
or
to.
Santa
I
doing
want
that no
to
more.
give Santa or the Grinch a lap dance next
Yes.
year.
Yeah. What?
idea.
So what? Some dude has to give me a lap dance?
That would be awesome.
Fuck that, bro.
Fuck that, bro.
You would really like that. Are you kidding me?
Fuck that, bro.
Marcus, welcome back to Lincoln Lounge. You've had
Yeah.
you haven't been here in a little bit, but welcome back.
Couple weeks, bro. You know what I mean? Back and forth. Work is kicking my ass, like I said. And I don't want to talk about Saturday anymore, bro.
Yeah, someone has the
Oh,
volume
that
up.
volume was way up.
Sorry. I just had to.
Turn it down.
I
Turn
didn't-
it down.
Not my
Sorry, I had to share it to my page. The internet thing was rolling.
From the way it sounds like you guys describing this shit, it didn't sound like the party happened at Wessel's. It sounded like it happened at Twist.
Dude,
Shit.
dude,
What,
it
what's
was
Twist?
wild.
Is that
bro.
like some?
It's a gay club.
Gay bar, bro.
Like,
What was that? What was that gay club that was on the east bank of the Flats? It was called.
You would know.
I don't know. After Saturday night, man. Yeah.
been there a time or two, right?
All right, before we get started, though, we've talked about the Christmas party a little bit already. Shots for Tots this past weekend was at Wessel's in downtown Willoughby. It was a great party. We raised, I think, $1,400 in total, just over, and we
cash,
filled up
right?
in cash, and then we filled up 3 total Toys for Tots bins, which my buddy donated $1,400 worth of toys, so that has to be worth over $6,000 probably total, and what we raised for Christmas this year, which is fucking awesome. So thank you guys for everything you guys did. It was awesome.
Tell them, and tell them why there's only 2 boxes down in there.
So yeah, we had to move one box downstairs like right after because we didn't have enough space, and then all the toys on top were still up on top of the stage where I had to move on top just to get a picture.
That's what's
There
up.
was one box downstairs which I didn't get a picture of all 3 because I wasn't lugging that fucking thing back upstairs.
Yeah.
And I also want to thank all of our sponsors for the event because Shots for Tots wouldn't have been possible without all the food and everything that we did. So I want to thank everybody that did that. But Saturday was one hell of a time, and I have a video actually up here that would show us how awesome this party was.
Act like she's not married.
swinging my head.
That was the one girl.
Yeah.
Thank God it was with the one
The
girl.
one girl, bro. The one.
And that was,
Wait, I have another. No, I'm just kidding. That was
gonna
only
say,
the
just
one.
wait.
I'm going to play it again just so we can really understand. I'm not sure which way we go here.
Act like she's not married.
I love you hear me say, act like she's not married. If you catch that in the beginning.
Yeah.
If you catch it in the beginning, listen to me.
Oh.
Act like she's not married.
so when you said that,
Yeah.
when I was swinging, I started swinging the hat around. because it was like a girl swinging her hair around.
Right.
That's why I started swinging my head around, make it look like a little bit more slutty and shit like that.
Oh, Grinch drank a few too many beers that night.
Man.
Is that apple pie moonshine?
Yeah,
right
I'm
there.
like that.
Moonshine shit.
I think it started with those two, because I'm not a big drinker. Everybody
Right, yeah.
here knows I'm not a big
Yeah.
drinker.
Right.
But Ed gave me those 2 little mini shots, and it started with that.
Yeah.
And then I did a shot with, I don't know, somebody out there bought me a shot.
Yeah, right after that dance, right? I got him. No, it was
It'd
after
be-
the first dance
Yeah, it
with
was-
a guy.
Yeah, you gave me
I
the
got you
After the
two
first-
shots.
Yeah.
2 shots
Here, bro,
from
you need
the.
this.
We had Lake Erie Distillery come by. They gave us samples of their bourbon and their pickle vodka. Did not like it. But I got 2 of the vodka or the bourbons for him. I gave him immediately after the first guy one because I knew he's gonna want to stop doing this if he didn't get something in his system.
Didn't stop.
Yeah.
We didn't get it. There's no videos of me licking the whipped cream off of those 3 dudes.
Oh, yeah, there's video, dude.
videos, bro.
There's video of
I got
everything.
3 of them, and I posted them on the group, bro.
There's videos of everything.
I was very upset at you, Chris.
So on the spin board,
I didn't have a chance.
I was
I didn't have
fuck.
choice.
on the spin board, Clever, there was, it just says whipped cream.
Yeah.
Well, he just took it to a whole new level. So there was these bald guys. There was 2 bald guys, and he put it right on his forehead,
And licked it.
and he ate it off the guy's forehead.
But that's what the whipped cream was. Because if it was a girl, I would have done it like on her neck or something. But I wasn't licking whipped cream off a dude's neck, dude.
So
Hold up.
funny.
And there's
I
video
am-
of that?
Yeah, oh,
Mentally,
yeah.
It sounds like
hard.
your dating life's about to get really hard.
Well, here's the thing,
Bro.
There was this girl on this dating website. She's like, "Hey, there was last night." She's like, "I want to share Facebook pages." I was like, "I think we need to verbally talk first before you go on my Facebook page." She's like, "Why?"
Oh, boy.
I was like, "I have some explaining to do before you squirrel and start watching some videos from this past weekend."
Yeah.
And guess what? I haven't heard from her since.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. She probably figured out your page and seen it and was
Yeah.
Yeah. To say the least, this,
I mean-
this Saturday was wild.
It was. What a great time, though, man. It was unbelievable. The turnout, the people. It was a lot of fun.
Dude, it was packed.
It was a lot of fun.
At one point, I looked. Dude, it was packed all the way. The whole speakeasy side, even the bar side was packed.
Yeah, it was.
It got foggy in there again.
It did.
Oh,
It did.
yeah, I
Real
got
foggy.
that fog machine goes everywhere the Abraham Drinking Podcast goes. And I got told by the owner, "Hey, no more fog." I said, "Oh, do you want to press the button?" Rip the fog right in front.
He
of
told
him.
you again this
He
Saturday.
told me, but he just didn't. He didn't. He's
Hey, your sister's
Kevin's
pretty cool.
Carol's
Yeah.
cool.
Your mom knows
Mom's
how to
cool.
party.
Mom
She was
can party.
dancing.
Mom
That's where he
did.
gets it from.
Mom made it longer than Ed.
Huh?
Mom made it longer than Ed.
Yeah. Hey, and for the
I
first
left and got a
time,
girl's number. I'm happy.
for the first time since I've been on the show, I got slapped in the hand by Marcus because you were playing "Wipe It Down."
Yeah.
And I was singing the song,
Oh,
and Market was standing right there.
And it came right out.
It came right out,
Yeah.
and he grabbed my hand and he gave me the slap because I said it.
For our listeners, new listeners, because we have quite a few new listeners, but if we say anything remotely racist on the show, Marcus will put our hand out, and Marcus gives us a slap on the hand.
But I was singing that song because it's one of my it's like a top 5 favorite
I
songs.
also got slapped on Saturday because we had 2 Santas there, right? And I said, well, that Santa delivers to the black kids, and that Santa delivers to the white kids. And he goes, "Give me your hand." I said, okay.
I can't believe I was talking to the wrong Santa thinking it was Aaron.
He thought
I
the
did
big
too.
Santa. He thought, dude, they look a lot alike.
I did too.
And he
bro.
was talking to Michael, thinking it was Dilbert the entire fucking night, like for 45 minutes. I'm like, dude, that's not Aaron.
Bro.
It's fucked up because I was outside talking to him too. I'm like, all right, listen, I'm going to go in there and tell George to play It's Tricky, and we're going to lock hands, and we're going to do this like on White Chicks. And I was talking to the wrong fucking guy, dude. He was probably like, who the fuck is this guy?
Oh,
whatever.
Well, let's get into our special guest because we're going to get to know him on a new level here in a second.
Jesus Christ.
Clever, once again, welcome to the Abraham Drinker Podcast.
Thank you.
First appearance. So we do a little thing on the show to get to know you a little faster and a little better, a little more. This is called Fast Answer.
All right.
So I have 10 random questions. They're really not random because I got to pick them with these guys. So they're really not random.
Jesus Christ.
So I'm going to ask you these 10 random questions, and you're to answer them as fast as possible.
Okay.
So our listeners are going to get to know you, and maybe some of your friends watching are going to get to know you even better, too.
Oh, boy.
Let's see.
All right, here we go. You ready for fast answer?
Let's go.
Here we go. Boxers or briefs?
Boxers. Actually, boxer briefs.
What is your favorite activity?
Smoking weed.
Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, or LeBron James?
Kobe Bryant.
Oh, hell yeah.
The GOAT.
What would you say is a better trait, honesty or being faithful?
Honesty.
In one sentence, describe the perfect date.
Ooh. Good dinner. Sights. Sex on the beach.
Sex on the beach.
Yes, sir.
Sand up your booty cracks.
Well, no, you put a towel down. Come on.
Tongue or no tongue?
Tongue.
How do you think you'll die?
Ooh. Valiantly.
I like that. Volume.
What category would be in the search bar on Pornhub? Your search bar
Ooh.
on Pornhub.
BBW.
BBW.
Yeah.
Do you believe in happy endings?
What kind of happy endings?
You could take it how
Because
you
there's
want.
a few of them. But yeah.
Happy
yeah.
endings?
Yeah, sure, why not?
And last question.
Oh, boy.
I didn't know Marcus was coming, so this could get slapped. Why do black people always get killed first in scary movies?
Because the Jewish guys wrote it that way.
You cannot get mad at that and give me your hand for writing that.
All right, now we review your answers.
Oh, no. I didn't give you no love.
All right, you said boxer briefs.
Yeah.
Why? Like, what's? I don't even wear underwear, so
That's what I wear.
you know me. No underwear underneath.
That's what I wear. It's comfy.
What is wrong with you? What you said?
I
Smoking weed's your
I
favorite
remembered
activity.
I'm sitting next to you.
Favorite activity? Smoking weed, which we'll get to here in a little bit.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I ain't give you no love.
You said Kobe Bryant over Michael Jordan, LeBron James. Why?
That's agreeable.
Dude, that dude played crazy. I mean, there's plays that he did that they haven't ever done. Like there's that one dunk specifically I'm thinking of where it went up and the fact he did that so quick, like,
Yeah.
it will never be redone. I just posted it to my page the other day. It was like,
A lot of people say though Kobe Bryant was
Small throw
the
Kobe.
second coming of Michael Jordan. Like that's
Small
I think they're the
throw
closest
Kobe
small
was
throw.
crazy.
Small
I have-
small
Oh,
throw
number
Kobe.
8
Small
Kobe.
throw
Number
Kobe.
That's
eight
what I'm
Kobe.
saying.
Yeah,
Small
number
throw
eight.
Where's
Kobe.
Larry Bird fall into all this?
Nah, he's not the
The
best.
Great
small.
White
He's-
Hope.
He's the
That's
great.
what he
Yeah,
is.
he's the great white
The
hope.
other thing
Yeah,
is he
he's-
played
he's-
during a time when they didn't have 3 points.
He falls
For-
into the
Yes, he
three-point.
did.
He
No,
falls
Yes, he
not
fell under the
for a-
3-point line.
No,
Yeah.
for a long time he
Before-
didn't.
Yes, he did.
No,
but when he started his career, I don't think there was.
Yeah,
I
there
mean,
was.
There were 3-point. Wait.
No.
He definitely
He
had
started.
it eventually.
wait,
in his
him
career.
and Magic
Later.
started at the same time. It was the 80s, early 80s. There were 3-point lines in the 80s. They brought the 3-point lines in the late 70s.
Ed asked though, where was Larry Bird fall? The best of white people.
The Great White Hope, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Number one.
But I
Larry
respect
Falls.
this guy for fucking saying Kobe Bryant, man.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Oh yeah.
I fucking love it.
Fuck yeah, dude.
I like
love it.
That's my
honestly.
dude.
I watched last night all of the Last Dance with Michael Jordan. I still can't put anybody in the same category after watching that. If you haven't
Fair.
watched Last Dance, dude, he was so crazy, and even his teammates say
Yeah, he's
Michael
nuts.
Jordan was fucking a dickhead to us.
Yep.
But he would do anything to win. Like anything, he was sacrificing anything to win. And he goes at the end of the day, like the one rookie, he was a rookie when Michael Jordan was like in his 8th year or whatever. He even said, he was like,
Right.
I'm so thankful that, like early in the career, I hated Michael Jordan. But late in my career, I understood what he was doing.
Correct.
Like no one said anything bad about Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan
was
never
awesome.
fucking walked off the court and left his teammates fucking
That's true.
losing and cried like LeBron does. LeBron is not a fucking
Yeah.
team player.
LeBron,
Listen,
LeBron ain't even playing right now.
Hey.
He's on the Diddy list, bro.
Dude,
Something's
he-
happening.
dude,
right
he
now.
is.
I
Dude,
bet you he is.
Hey,
He's
hey,
missing.
no.
He's
Remember
fucking
when
missing.
I said that when all this shit came out, and you guys are like, "Oh no, he had nothing to do with it. He's
Oh,
nothing
no,
to
he's
do with
definitely
it."
on that
Now
list.
all of a sudden,
What, did
he
you see,
is.
Did you see the UFC
Never
fighter?
brought this up to us.
Did you see the UFC fighter? Yeah, he
Yes,
brought
he
it
did.
up.
UFC
Yes, I
fighter.
did.
There's a
George.
UFC
list.
fighter that asked him. He said something about LeBron James, and he was like, because LeBron James at one point tweeted out no party like a Diddy party.
You literally
Yeah,
took what
yeah.
I said.
Yeah.
Well, a UFC fighter goes something about LeBron James. He's like, "Fuck LeBron James." Tweeted out no party like a Diddy party, blah blah blah, and he like put him on blast, like in his like pre-fight interview or post-fight interview. I'll send it to you. It's in one of our group chats.
Wait, did you?
I
see-
sent it. I sent that.
Oh, you sent it?
I just sent it. I sent it.
I don't know. Was it to the Tank chat?
Yeah, send it to the Tank chat.
Did you guys see that
Pretty
Will
wild.
Smith said that he had no parts of the Diddy parties at all? Stopped saying and put them in the memes.
Wait, who said that?
Will Smith.
Oh, Will.
He was at a concert overseas and he was like, "Look, I ain't got nothing to do with no Diddy party. I'll party, but I ain't doing what Diddy doing parties."
Yeah, but everybody's going to say that.
But
until-
George, you back me up. I said that
No, you
when
didn't.
all this came out.
And right now, he's not playing right now. He's
This
on
is birth
he's on a
month.
thing of leave right now.
He always does this in December. Like, he never plays.
Yeah, but
like
he's
the
on
last,
leave. Like,
10.
he's not even with the organization.
Yeah,
He's not going
he's-
to games right now.
Yeah.
What?
They said
I didn't
he's-
know
It
that.
says, like, personal reasons or something.
There was a
dude.
thing that said he was missing, though. Like, they can't find him.
Because he's
I've
part of
seen
the
that.
Diddy. That's
Yeah.
why that UFC
Like, he's
fighter.
in hiding, probably.
That's why that UFC fighter was like,
He's fucking
you
hiding,
know,
yeah. They can't find him.
Yeah, they can't find him.
because
He's in hiding.
he was part of all this P Diddy stuff, and that's why the guy was like, you didn't leave social media because of your kid. You left social media because of the P Diddy shit.
Did you see
Yeah.
that Jay-Z is suing the lawyers who brought his name in that shit, bro?
It's slander.
He is suing. He said, "Bro, don't put me in this shit. I'm suing the fuck out of y'all." And he's in the middle of
But-
suing Diddy and
The-
his attorneys
listen,
and
if
all that shit.
LeBron James goes down for this,
everybody's going down.
it will be the
Everybody.
happiest thing. It will be like the
Hey.
best Christmas gift I ever get.
LeBron goes down. Everybody. I'm talking about the Epstein list. Might as well get opened up because
Yeah.
they're all
I
Epstein
can't
and
remember.
Diddy lists need to get
Was
open
Jamie
anyway.
Foxx
Yeah.
named in it?
Jamie Foxx.
They tried to
Only
poison
thing
him.
that happened to Jamie Foxx was because he spoke out first
Yeah.
against Diddy.
Okay.
Not first, but he spoke out on it. And
Yep.
this is the thing: if you speak out against Diddy, you die. Let's just call
They
it
tried to
spade
poison
spade.
him.
Well,
Yeah.
there was
He
the other
did
thing.
poison
He
him.
They
had
poisoned him.
cancer.
Yeah, they poisoned him. He got sick, and
He
he's
got
in the
sick.
hospital,
He
right?
almost died. Yeah.
I heard he had cancer, and that's why he's been fighting cancer because he lost a lot of weight. I heard.
Yeah.
They say a lot of shit,
That's
too.
a-
but,
that's-
you
They
know.
always say it's cancer when you.
But
get
that's
sick
the
like
perfect
that,
guy to attack because he already had cancer, so you just kill him, and they're like, oh, he had cancer. He
It's
probably
either,
just died.
but yeah, it's either
Smart.
cancer or suicide. Because the four guys who were making
Yeah.
the human trafficking documentary, they all said they committed suicide.
bro. All of them. All of a
Anthony
sudden, right?
Bourdain,
Yes.
Avicii, Chris
Avicii.
Cornell, and
Yep.
Chester Bennington. They all said they committed suicide. They all
Yeah.
didn't commit suicide.
No, not
Even
all
Chester
four.
Bennington's wife put a statement out, like on Twitter, saying that he didn't commit
Yeah.
suicide,
I
and she had to
knew-
redact it because somebody reached out to her.
I knew it
Probably.
was fishy when Anthony Bourdain just randomly passed away like that, and I was a huge fan.
Yeah,
of
and they said
huge
same,
fan of his. It was
huge,
like what?
and they
like,
said he committed suicide.
No
I'm like,
Reservation was the best show on TV for a long time, and then out of nowhere he commits suicide. Now, yes, he did look sad for a while. If you really pay him
He
attention,
had serious depression.
yeah, he
Yeah,
looked as sad
depression,
as
yeah.
fuck. But you know, like a guy like that, bro, on that level, knowing what he knew, yeah.
But it's
everyone-
also-
But it's like
fishy.
saying, do you think Robin Williams killed himself?
I don't think Robin Williams killed himself.
I think he did.
I don't think he did.
Have you ever seen the interviews about after he sobered up from doing cocaine, how
He
he,
was in
never
pain.
felt happy?
He was in
yeah.
pain. He was
Yeah,
in
that
physical
man.
I knew that.
That man
but-
that man was mentally scarred, and like he said, he could never feel joy anymore after he stopped doing cocaine. Like
Speaking
I
of
totally
lists,
think he killed himself.
Speaking of lists, did you guys see that Trump said in his interview, I think he had a late interview last night, that he's releasing the Epstein list finally?
Yeah.
And he's also going to release the JFK,
Yep.
I forget what it's called.
The JFK file. The JFK
Yeah, the
files.
file, the
is
JFK
wild.
files.
That
He said
shit
it- he
is
said it's-
wild.
he said it's
His
finally
Secret
time.
Service people killed him, bro. They have two different videos of that shit, and the video that Trump seen, the Secret Service killed him, bro.
No
His-
shit.
Yeah, there's
and
some
that
shit.
shit is fucking sick. If you
Speculated.
look at it, the way he's
Speculated.
hitting
No,
that,
this is
yes,
the
it's
weird
speculated,
one.
but
No,
that's
this
that's
is the
more
weird one.
truth because of the guy who shot him. The way he shot him, there's no way it came through his neck that
There's
way.
Can't we
Men-
just get
there's
more
no way.
videos on
But
aliens instead?
there's a
The
Mandela
aliens
effect
are-
about that shit, though.
Yes.
Because originally there was only 4 people in the car, and then suddenly
Now
there
it's
was
3.
then it went from 2 rows, as in 4 people, driver, front seat, and then the Kennedys in back.
Yeah.
And then suddenly, randomly, a 3rd row showed up recently.
I never seen that bullshit.
Oh, that
Yeah, like
you,
it's
look
like
it up
an
now.
edited video.
If you
never
look
seen
it
that
up right
bullshit.
now, you'll see 3 rows in the car instead of 2.
I seen
Crazy.
The 2. I see. This is the one I seen. I seen the 2 rows to regular standard car, and what happened was first it was 4 passengers.
Yep.
And then it went from 4 passengers to 3.
Because he shot him in the head. And the theory is the driver did it.
How this is
Because he went like this, because the way that John's
it-
head moves, it looks
it was
exactly like
close
where the
quarter.
driver was. Yeah.
It was a close quarter
'Cause-
shot. Because if that fucking round came down and hit him through his neck, his head would have been off. He wouldn't have had no time to grab for that shit.
I think
No
I
time
think
at
he
all.
got hit with a 357
He got
From
shot
close
with
range.
the close, yes, and they had to
the
do it because
blowback.
of the Bay of Pigs.
Yeah.
That Bay of Pig incident, they had to get rid of him.
Lee,
he
how-
made
That
America
wasn't the
look-
reason, though.
Well, and he's involved in
Executive Order 1111-0. That was
That was the
he
final
was,
straw.
He was about to expose the CIA.
Yes, and we don't even need the CIA or the FBI if you really look
Oh,
at it.
we don't need any of
We
them.
don't need that.
Oh,
shit.
and it also didn't help.
Or
I
the
think-
Federal Reserve, because they're
think
not even part of our government.
That's a fucking scam. The biggest scam in America is
It's-
the Federal Reserve.
The Federal Reserve isn't even part of the government. It's part of the World Bank, which is part of England, which is run by the Rothschilds.
Yes, and this want to tell you something else. The Titanic didn't even sink.
No.
It was the sister
It was a sister ship.
ship.
Yep.
And all of the people who own
The Olympian.
yes, the Olympian.
We're
Yes.
getting into
Oh,
it
this
right
shit
now.
gets serious.
Oh,
bro.
yeah. They
This
they
shit
took the
gets serious.
Titanic and they
And
put
they
it.
swapped it out.
They swapped it
They
out.
swapped it out.
Yep.
And this is the thing. Everybody who was supposed to be on the Titanic, so the Rockefellers, the Rothschilds,
Yep.
they were all a big family.
No, it was the three guys who were opposing the Federal Reserve.
Yes.
The three biggest guys were
Yes.
on the Titanic when it sank.
when it sank. But this is the thing. All of those guys, the Rockefellers, the Rothschilds, all those guys were supposed to be on the Titanic.
Motherfuckers.
They were all supposed to be on that motherfucker
That was
at
like
the same
the
time.
exclamation point.
It's like, exactly, like, motherfuckers.
Yes, and one of those guys was the biggest landowner in America.
Yep.
The Macy's, the family who owned Macy, the old guys,
Yep.
they showed them
Yep.
dying on the movie. The old couple
Yep.
that cuddled up and that water was just coming.
I don't
through.
even know what we're talking about.
That
Me and
shit
Chris were
was
like,
that was the Macy's family. They
It's good.
they
The
were
rabbit
on.
hole, I like it.
No,
Hey, man,
Down the
that's
rabbit
shit
hole.
I'm into at times, bro. Like,
Me too. I
get-
love this shit, too.
I love that shit.
I
bro.
love certain conspiracy
I
theories.
love conspiracies.
And another thing about JFK was like he was involved with the mob at the time too.
That's
so,
the
like,
only
there's
reason why he
like,
got elected.
There's a lot of
That's the only reason why he got
I know.
elected.
Yeah.
But
His
but
father's a mobster.
But there's all kinds of
Irish
crazy
mob.
shit involved with JFK.
Irish
bro.
mob.
Yeah.
But let's
Father
be
was a
honest, the
mobster.
mob was far more organized than our own government, which is why they were so fucking amazing.
Yeah. Yes.
And I still think that the mob should rule over our own government. 'Cause
Technically,
would-
they did during the 60s
Yeah,
and 70s,
but if you think,
but the
but
FBI
people were
broke them
taken
down.
care of is the whole point. You
They
didn't- I
had
mean,
to be
look at-
broken down.
Ow.
Our Facebook page just got shut down. No, just
I was about to say, oh shit, I gotta leave.
Biden's like, are you serious right now?
I gotta run.
Kamala's like, these Trumpers fucking shit.
I'm telling
All
you,
these
shit.
motherfuckers are waffle stompers.
Let's throw Glock dookies at them.
Glock dookies, waffle stomping motherfuckers.
Yes.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yes.
Partaking.
So
It's in my blood.
for everybody that knows Clever,
yeah.
everybody that's tuning in because Clever smokes a little marijuana.
Cannabis.
Because
Because I'll break that down too.
Cannabis.
Why don't
I
call it
heard,
marijuana?
I heard it's not a little. I heard it's.
It's a lot.
It's
I heard
It's
it's like.
a lot.
I heard he's like, you know.
I have
it's a
Clever.
metric
lot.
fuck ton.
I have Clever on Snapchat. I don't think there's a Snapchat where he's not in a smoke cloud.
Accurate.
So a few
That's
questions.
definitely accurate.
So a few questions for you, just because I know you consume weed. I'm not an avid weed smoker. I know you guys have smoked a little weed.
Me and you, we'll talk about it, bro.
When did you first start smoking weed?
19.
19. Okay.
Oh,
So
shit.
Yeah, the late bloomer on that one. Yeah.
Late bloomer.
and then what made you start smoking? Like, because a lot of people like see either older brothers smoking weed, best friends smoking weed. What made you start? Maybe parents.
I'll tell you the story. I took a job at 19 in Illinois, and I was a personal assistant. So
Might as well get a little smoke cloud.
There you go. Here, I'll make one too. Fuck it. But like, I would go to like Starbucks, right?
Okay.
Because I didn't really know what the fuck to do. I was in Peoria, Illinois. I'm like, what
Right.
the fuck am I supposed to do? So there was a Starbucks right by Bradley University over there. So I'm like, all right. And I went to the Starbucks, and I met this dude by the name of Carl with a K. I'm like, all right. We got to talking, and I hung out with him one day, and he had brought me to his friends. And they had clear papers, and it was Reggie as fuck what they had. And they rolled it up, and it was my very first time. And I'm like, just, all right, fuck it. Like, they're all fucking smoking. Let's try this shit.
Right.
So I'm like, and the very first time I remember getting high, it felt like my head was empty, and then someone poured a bunch of water in there, and it was like filled up to here, and like my ears were like buoys, just like floating on the side of my head. It was, and I was thinking of the like crazy shit because I knew that like people like in the Middle East, they smoke a lot of weed over there too, like hashish and all that. And I remember being like, oh, this is why people in the Middle East smoke weed, because there ain't shit to do, and this shit's great. Like, I just kept thinking of shit like that. I was like, oh, okay. Like, it just started, like, clicking, and then it just became my fucking favorite thing. So I'm like, and then, I mean, the fact that my last name is Kushlan, I mean, that kind of,
It lines up, bro.
it helps. I'm like,
It lines up, bro.
yeah.
Now a lot of
that's
people,
a funny story, too, though.
We've had 3 people also message me.
Uh-huh.
They're like, "Is Clever your real name?" Set the record straight for everybody listening right
Okay.
now.
Anybody who knows me, I've told them no. but I will not tell you the government name because I don't go by it. Only my parents call me that shit, and that's
Okay.
the only people I want calling me that shit because I fucking
Let's
hate
guess.
that name.
Everybody, let's
You can have
guess.
fun. You can have fun.
shit.
Eric.
Nope. It doesn't. Here's your hint. It starts with a K. That's why.
But it's
Klever's
not
with a K.
Kevin.
Is
then,
it Chris?
Right?
Is it
Because that'd be
Chris with
too
a K?
obvious.
That would have been really weird.
Yeah.
Some people do know my name though, so this is kind of fun.
So you know what's really weird too?
You look
is-
like a Peter. He does.
I
He
thought
looks like
Eric.
He looks like a Peter.
I mean, judging with all your
Peter
dances with
Piper.
guys, you're a Peter Puffer.
Hey, after Saturday night, people might be thinking that, bro. But you look like a Peter to me. Maybe a Justin.
Peter Parker? I could take that one. I like
Like
Spider-Man.
a Justin.
K, man. K.
K,
I know,
exactly.
but I'm just saying. Before he said that, I would have guessed Peter or Justin.
Tito gave a comment. He said Carl.
Nope. I already said that too.
That's a C.
Oh, shit.
Then
Kyle.
You could
It can be a
flip
K,
wrong
though.
with
And
that,
then
too.
You
Tito
can be
also
wrong,
he
too,
was
all
talking
the
about
time,
smoking
but-
weed. He said I
Carl
dabble.
Malone with a K.
I dabble.
How about Kyle?
All right, touche
Not Kyle.
on that one.
Not
I'll give
Kyle.
you that.
So is there like now that you've smoked for a while, is there a reason like why you smoke? Because a lot of people like smoke for like anxiety
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
For me, it's I've got ADHD, so it helps with that. It just keeps me like level. It's like if I don't smoke, I'm kind of like all over the fucking place. Like
Ed has
in my head.
autism. That's why he smokes.
How old are you?
I'm just kidding.
I have
35.
ADHD and autism, all
Whoa.
right?
Do you have a girlfriend?
Yes, I
No,
am.
I've been single for about 4 or 5 years now. Yeah, I had one for like 9 years. And
If you
Woof.
dated a girl and she gave you a ultimatum to quit smoking weed, or
Bye.
she would leave, okay?
Agreed.
Did you say bye?
Yeah, I wasn't even
Bye.
done. I wasn't even done with the sentence.
Bye.
Yet. He's like, "Bye, peace."
Peace.
Deuces.
It's like if you want me to change parts of me, no.
Yeah.
You either accept me as I am, or you can fucking just kick rocks.
Agreed.
That's about it. It's very
I agree with
straightforward.
that on that one.
Go get yourself a sock, boy.
Well, yeah.
And are you looking up all the names that start with K?
Yeah.
I think he was.
I can do that.
So
Oh,
most
here we
recently, so you lived in you're from Ohio,
Yes, Cleveland, Ohio. That's
and
where I was
then
born.
most recently, this like I think last summer you left for California.
I left in March.
March of
this March.
Oh, this year.
This
I
year.
thought you was longer than that. Damn.
No. I was
Shit.
gone for the summer.
How many
Okay.
different states have you lived in?
Oof. So
6.
close. I lived in Florida. I lived in Illinois. I lived in Georgia. I've lived in California, and I've done like little brief stays in like Michigan or
So the-
Arizona or something like that.
So real quick, we had a comment from Wine Spirits rep. He goes, "I
Kevin.
know."
Yeah, Kevin knows
He's
my
talking
name.
about the name.
That's my buddy Kevin from New York. Yeah,
Kevin,
he
why
knows.
don't you just tell us, bro?
Right, what is
Just
it?
leak
Shit,
his
say
name
that
out.
shit.
Kevin, you do this and you die.
Is it
You ain't
Kenneth,
gonna do it, bro.
All right.
You ain't gonna do it, bro. Say
Kenneth,
that shit.
Caleb, Kingston, Kai, Kevin,
Uh-oh.
Kingsley, Knox, Kyler, Kyrie?
Oh, you already said it,
Caden?
but I'm not saying
Kyle,
it.
it's not Kyle.
No, no, no.
No, I
no.
said Kyle.
It's not
Kenneth.
Kyle.
Kenneth.
Caleb.
It's Kenneth.
He didn't say
No,
nothing.
it's Kenneth.
It's Kenneth.
It's not Kenneth.
Kingston.
You already
Caleb.
said it.
Caleb. It's Caleb.
It's Caleb.
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 Fine, you got it out of me. There you go.
No,
Have
Caleb.
it.
That's the second one.
Yes!
All right.
So
But
what?
I swear to God, hold on. But I swear to God, you say that shit, I'm fucking knocking your head
He's
off.
gonna bitch slap you.
Like, I swear to God, it's clever or you're getting a fucking knuckle sandwich.
So,
got you,
so
bro.
your buddy Kevin said, "Oh, I can't. That wouldn't be right." Well, we got
we
we
got
got
They got it, mother. They're like,
Remember, unless you don't want to hit his weed, you call him Caleb.
Yeah.
motherfucker.
So
Come on.
How you put that,
why
bro.
why is it the people that smoke weed the most and all the time have lived in multiple states? You ever notice that? Not the guy that smokes like weed once
Well,
in a while,
and you know
but
what's
somebody
funny?
like
That leads
like-
me to the question I was
like
going to ask
like
him.
the people that smoke the most weed have lived in like 10 different states.
Because we want to find the best fucking weed,
I
bro.
figured-
And I was just going to ask you that. I was going to say, what is
Like-
the biggest difference from like Ohio weed?
Oh, I'll tell you
to
right now.
California
No, I'll
weed?
tell you, especially right now with like their industry. Like, I was mortified with what the fuck I just experienced over there.
It was that bad.
Dude, it's a
Sorry to hear that.
fucking injustice.
Compared to what
To
I was
what-
dealing with when I was there to now, I
That's
can't
dude,
believe it.
because like I come from a time when before legalization happened over there, like Prop 215, when they just had straight medical, it
Yeah.
was amazing.
I remember
Like
that.
you'd go into a dispensary with your medical card, and you looked at jars, like big, large mason jars full of weed, and like they'd give you some chopsticks, and you could pick out nugs that you'd actually want. You could open it up, like you could look at it under a
Nugs.
microscope
Yep.
with like a light on it. You could smell it. You got a real virtual experience of what the fuck you were about to like have.
Partake in, yeah.
And now and it was less just pollution and like landfill bullshit, like just because they could recycle those little plastic things. Now
The cartel is growing all the shit now, bro.
Oh, well, this is the crazy part about California, because they're pushing all of their good growers out because it's getting so fucking expensive to even just be there. Like one of my really good friends, his name's Leo. Like, I literally think this man is like the best grower in the world. Like, his weed is other fucking worldly. Like, it's something else. I still can, like, if I think about it, that he grew this one batch of Mac, which is one of my favorite strains. I can literally remember how it tasted. Like, just by memory. It's crazy, just by thinking about it.
Wow.
And he grows amazing shit. Now, he left because and he's from California. Yeah. And because it's crazy. So now he went over to fucking Arizona. So what they're doing, though, in the market is this. It's like, you go there, right, and you want good shit. So you get an eighth. It's $50, okay, for the good shit. But that's not out the door. Then you got to pay, now you got to add like about 30%, because it's 10% sales tax and 20% excise tax. Yep. So now you're getting out for $65 for an eighth. Yep. And that's if you want quality. If you get like stuff that's a little more like budget friendly, which is usually more sun grown kind of shit, or like the shake.
The shake.
It's
You're
not
saying
even,
words I like.
Bro,
I'm like, I don't even know
he
what
gets it.
I'm with
Shake is
There's
shake is like all the shit that fell off of the nugs.
Which
Like,
honestly can be
it
higher
can be great.
percentage
Yes,
of
it can.
THC.
I've had great shake.
He
Don't
said
get me
that-
I have
wrong.
too. Yeah, I have
But
too.
I had some Northern Light that was all shake, and I just recently had it. 14 grams of all shake Northern Lights, and like
Yeah.
the guy was just like, "Hey, we literally just took everything that came out the grinder, and after we busted down and it just got too fine, we just threw it here."
Yeah.
Bro,
He literally
hell of a
said
bag.
But-
nug and shake in one sentence. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
I'm lost. But no,
I'm
so
gone.
Because you
so-
also have pre-ground, which
Pre-ground,
depending on what
yeah.
you want to
Yeah.
use it for,
I've
it's
had
good for
pre-ground
some
too.
stuff.
Yeah,
but
pre-ground's all right.
I don't like it for rolling. Is my only problem.
I used to roll it and put it in like a
Piping,
bowl
fine.
or something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
like I
good.
do
I
that.
like
It's
it.
all right.
Yeah.
Or edibles, I'd say probably best for that too.
Yeah.
But out there, that's what you mainly get for, like, if you're trying to save money. You get like either the pre-ground, or you get shake, or you get sun grown, and if you're lucky, you get lighthouse step, which is the best of both worlds.
Right.
So
Chris
it's
is like, I don't fucking know.
so like a lighthouse is like, it's think of like a where they grow flowers and like a little flower. And so you get the indoor because they put lights on it too, but you also get the sunlight, and it's not as exposed to the elements. Because if you get sun grown, it's
Outside all day.
that shit is
outside all day.
rough as fuck.
So are the prices that big of a difference in like different
Yes.
states?
Yes.
So
Is that
it's
big
like,
of a
so what I'm
difference?
saying is
Yeah.
like I could get an eighth of sun grown for like $8
Yeah. That sounds about
versus an eighth of quality for 50.
The
No,
other
no, I'm
thing,
saying like
state
the
by state. So like, let me give you
saying
an example.
like
yeah.
state by
I would
We
state.
still
say-
have a lot of people that go to New York because
Yes.
they have reservations.
Yes.
And reservations
And
don't
Michigan.
follow.
Michigan's a big one, yeah.
Michigan's
Michigan's
big,
a
but
real
I've
big
heard like for the reservations in New York, they have no limit on how much they can sell because
Right.
of the reservation laws.
Right.
I feel
they
like
aren't
we need
affected
to,
by state law.
I feel like we need this light on
Which-
so
And-
we're talking about weed right now.
And then like
Whoa,
so
bro.
Michigan has a lot of places you can buy weed from. They also have had it longer and for people to grow their own.
True.
So like there's a lot of things. My only complaint is like if you actually do the math on what you're buying with the cost to drive there, it just
I was gonna say, is it
just
worth it?
stay here, get your weed here.
I mean, is it
It's-
worth
Yeah,
it
but-
gas and
averages
time?
out.
I'll say this, though.
cost-wise.
Now that it's
No,
legal
but
in
that's not
Ohio,
true.
it's worth just
Nah,
getting
I'll-
it
That's
I'll
right.
not
say
true.
this,
When
'cause-
people go to like Michigan, they're buying a lot of it.
True.
Yeah.
They're not just going up there for.
Eighth. No,
I
they're
don't
getting
want
pounds.
a
Now-
lot of it though.
But when it
That's
comes
my
down to like
point.
You're getting
Ohio's cannabis system, because I've worked in it. I have worked in the cannabis system here, and I did it when it was just medical before it was legal. That point system needs to fucking go. That 10th system they're
I
doing
don't
Yeah,
even
that's
use
needs
all
to
my
go.
points.
I know,
Yeah.
but like I still think that it's stupid. It's like, okay, if I go to the store, if I go to Giant Eagle right now, I can buy pretty much as much beer or alcohol as I really want. I can go to the fucking,
there's
Get Go
no-
and get
yeah.
a whole thing of cigarettes. They're not going to stop me. But I go to a weed spot and they're going to say, "Oh, you bought too much weed."
Yeah.
And this
That's a
and,
good
and
point.
for this amount of
Yeah.
I'll give
time,
it
it's
to
like,
you. Yeah.
and it's like, and also when you stop and think about it, this is another problem I have with the Ohio medical system, because in California,
pizza, man.
when it was 215, when we had Prop 215, it was still Board of Commerce, so it made more sense. Over here, it's Board of Pharmacy, and Ohio's Board of Pharmacy is all former DEA, so it's like, what the fuck? Like,
Right.
where they will
Why
not,
are they in charge of
yeah,
it?
and they don't even think that cannabis has medical like properties or anything like that. So it's like, why are you in charge of a state's cannabis usage. This is no. I don't agree with that at all.
I really do enjoy that. Like more people smoke weed nowadays than
Me too.
drink.
Me too.
Which is interesting. Like especially because now bars have like the THC drinks, where you're like,
the cycling frogs, right?
Yeah,
those
or
are sweet.
uplift. The uplift at my only problem is if I drink those, I'm going to take a nap. Man.
Yeah, no,
I'm not,
I agree with you.
I can't like be out and have that.
They have more of a body buzz to them. I've definitely felt that
Yeah.
too. They're not like a head
Sativa,
uplifting.
yeah,
yeah,
it
it's more of an
makes
indica
sativa
kind of vibe.
drinks.
Weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've smoked weed before. I've done edibles
just saying.
before. What affects me first, I feel it in like my ears and my elbows and my shoulders,
'Cause
and I feel
everything
it in all my
hurts.
joints. Well, I fucking played football for a long time, man. My joints are fucked. That's where I feel it first, and I'm just like, holy fuck! And I feel it, man. It hits me good.
Yeah.
Like my nose.
It
I
sounds
feel
like the medicine's just going to the areas you need it most, and that's what's
Hey, I'm
hitting
fine
first.
with
You know
that.
what I mean? Like, so it's like, oh, okay.
You just
okay.
need to do less
And then I pop
when
a
you
boner.
do it.
No, just kidding.
So
Well, there are some strains that do that. So
So I'm 48, and I've never smoked weed in my entire life. I've actually never. No.
Yeah, we're gonna.
No.
Abraham.
come on, buddy.
Uncensored.
It's the Kush special. You got
I've never smoked weed. I've never smoked a cigarette. I've never inhaled anything in my life, and I'm 48
What are you,
years
Bill
old.
Clinton? I did not inhale.
I did not have
Didn't
sexual
Obama
relations.
say that too? He's like, I've been.
Yeah, he's talking about
Nah,
getting high, but
I've
Yeah,
had some pot,
I've
but I
never-
never inhaled.
No,
I
I've
think
never.
it was Bush who said that too.
Yeah,
I've
bet a
never
lot of
smoked
them
weed.
have.
I've never smoked weed. I've never smoked a cigarette in my life, so I don't even know what it would be like to be high or what the feeling
I
is
want to
like.
buy you a CBD cigarette because it won't get you high, but
Yeah,
I
no.
want you to at least know what it is like to smoke something that is not like
But
super harmful
I
for you.
I feel like
and
if I
then smoke weed.
inhaled, I would just choke and
What
cough.
about an edible?
Huh?
You eat
Let's
it.
get Honest Abe high.
Honest Abe wants to hit.
Yeah, he wants to hit
Come
it.
on, give him some.
He-
Make sure this is on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, no, I don't. I think if I inhaled, I
Why the
think
fuck
I
is he
honestly.
sitting there? That's,
It's his comfort toy.
He's still used to giving
So
lap
we-
dances.
we-
Honest Abe's so high, he's starting to suck some
Oh
dick.
no! He's like, I gotta
No,
re up on the weed now.
But I
I
feel
do
like
like he's just like cuddling with him.
I feel like if I did inhale, like I don't think I could handle it anyways. I think my body would just. I think I would choke.
That's not how that works.
see, edibles I
No,
think would be worse.
I
anyway.
remember- I
You know
remember-
what we should do for him? A gravity bong. Because that's a smooth hit. You won't cough. You don't have to do the whole gravity bong.
I remember hitting my
but
first
you'll get
thing.
just
I
enough.
thought I was dying. I was like,
That or a-
I couldn't stop coughing.
I like a
Yeah.
baby dab. That would do
We'll
it.
just
too.
we'll give him an
Oh,
edible.
I wouldn't even know what it would be like to be high. Like I don't even know how I
Oh,
would feel.
you would know.
Yeah,
like
that's
would
the
I
point.
be
You haven't
calm?
done it.
Like would I be calm because I'm so hyper?
Not all the time. Some people
would
get
call-
calm. Some people get crazy. Some people.
Would
are
it
just
help
like,
my
Some
mozzarella
people
stick?
are just like,
No.
No, damn it.
see, not me. Bullshit. I'm high. I get more horny than I already am.
Really?
Yeah.
When you get high,
It's
you
an
get horny.
aphrodisiac, so
Yeah,
it
you
makes
smoke
sense.
weed, you get horny, Chris.
Really?
Yes.
There's a strain called Golden.
Why am I the only
Thank
one
God
that
I didn't
doesn't?
do it on Saturday.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Golden
So,
Goat. That's
really-
the
Yeah, I'm
one that
too
actually
fat
does
right
that.
now.
So
I need
really
to lose
quick,
weight.
I-
Golden
we-
Goat does that for you, bro?
We had a comment from Tito. He was talking about driving to Michigan. He said, Ed, I've done the math. Valuing our time, accounting for gas, Michigan is way better. Tito,
Tito, how
I-
much
I
are
should
you
introduce you to
buying?
Tito. He's a
though?
big,
I want to talk to you about it, Tito, because I've also done it before, and it
Tito,
wasn't
go to
like
fats later.
really worth
and
it.
he also said usually you get a free lunch with that math if you go to Michigan, too.
But can you legally drive to Michigan, pick up weed,
No.
and bring it back here?
That's a no.
No.
That's
Why I did not
that's
do
a
this.
trafficking charge.
Yeah.
It is.
So what they
Yes.
do, I'll tell you this.
Cross-
This is what they
Crossing
do.
state lines, there's
When-
definitely traffic.
Yeah,
when you
it's
go, when you hit the tolls, they
Interstate
they look at-
Commerce
they get your,
Clause
they
of
get
the Bill
your,
of Rights.
license plate. So that sits in their little booth. When you're coming back, it matches up your plate and it shows a timestamp of how long you've been there. So if you've only been there for like an hour or two, they know what you're doing, and then they find you and they fucking stop you.
So what? Do Ohio police pull you over? A state
Yes.
trooper, basically.
Yes.
Obviously, it's
Yeah,
a state
You
trooper.
get stopped, and then they search your vehicle. They
man.
find your Michigan weed, and then you get fucked with trafficking charges.
So
That's
they
the
just
thing,
tow your
is you-
vehicle and you're fucked. They arrest you.
Oh yeah,
Pretty much.
Then they
It's
impound
like
your
almost like a
vehicle and-
DUI or
oh, yeah.
something?
It's worse.
It's worse because
'Cause it's trafficking. You're trafficking
it's
across state lines.
interstate.
So
inter-
it's
yeah,
It's the same shit they
state line
got all the
trafficking.
other criminals on. Interstate Commerce Clause, man.
Yep, can't do it. So it's a risk when you do it.
Honestly, just go the fucking speed limit. Don't drive like an asshole.
Tito also
Or
said.
just spend the day there.
Tito also said.
Yeah,
Make
they have
it-
nice golf
Make a
courses.
trip of it.
Very
Yeah,
nice
just
golf courses.
Go see Detroit or something for the day.
Tito also said
Ann Arbor's
Michigan Daily
Yeah.
flour is
So is the big
2.5
house.
ounces. If you get a cheap room, 5 ounces.
Where? What?
Tito said Michigan Daily flour max is 2.5 ounces.
Yep.
If you get a cheap room, 5 ounces. Whatever that means.
That means you buy 2.5 one day, 2.5 the next day.
Yeah.
You get 5 ounces in 2 days, and then you drive back.
You dip out.
Well,
Yeah, so,
alrighty
but
then.
5 ounces, how long for you? 5 ounces, how long is that going to last you?
24 hours.
About a month.
I'm just kidding. I don't know.
I ain't gonna lie, like for a guy like me, that's like a month's worth of weed.
5 ounces for me would be.
That could-
I can do an ounce in about 2 weeks.
See, that would last me a year.
About 10
5
weeks.
ounces actually
Huh?
lasts me a
About 10
long
weeks.
time.
And then in Michigan, how much does that cost?
Depending on dispensary and like he's saying, like the grade and everything you want, it all fluctuates. So on average, like in Michigan for an ounce, you probably pay like 200, 220.
No, I've seen a lower.
You seen a lower?
For like 150 for really good shit.
Oh shit!
It just
So-
depends
I
on
was
the place,
highballing.
though.
Yeah, I was about to say I was highballing and shit.
I would say like.
I remember doing
5,
200 when I went there.
You're probably looking at least 700. Somewhere in that ballpark.
Somebody on our podcast is like going to tag our license plate and be like, all right, man, we're going to fucking bust these guys for weed now, man.
Ever have weed
How
on
can
me?
they?
I don't
First is
smoke
bestiality,
something
now
that-
it's weed.
I can live with weed. I can't live with the other
Marcus
shit.
is going to get pulled over on the way back to fucking Elyria.
Hell no. Not me. Where's the weed at? I don't got no weed.
I don't got it. They're just going to rip his car apart. Just start.
They're going to search
I
Ed.
know it's in
Hey,
here.
George, they're going to search Ed. They're going to find brake fluid, fucking pneumonia, rags, weed,
I don't ever have weed on me, man. I've always said that.
brake fluid.
He's going to find everything that he's talked about of doing damage to cars. And
But then the cop doesn't know that the car is like the
Everything
Cheech
else
and
he
Chong car
talks
is made
about.
out of weed.
Yeah, that was such a good movie. Oh, I love
Shit was
that
so.
one.
I love that the license plate says Yeska, and I'm like,
it's just like,
yeah, dude.
it's like, don't look in the toolbox. Don't look at the toolbox. Don't look at the toolbox.
That's always something I wanted to do. I always wanted to like make a prank, like have something and just fill it up with dildos and like speed, so I get pulled over. I'm like, don't look at the toolbox in my trunk, just so he has to open it and see a
Open
bunch
just
of
all
dildos.
dildos and like
That
condoms.
would be
I had
so
reasonable doubt.
funny.
It's like lube, dildos, and condoms in
yeah,
there.
yeah, and he's like, "All right, sir, I'm just gonna let you go with a warning."
Because you know he's like, call back up.
Yeah. I get the police dog down there along with 2 extra cars.
Sniffing
3
dildos,
cars
just-
total. It's basically a felony drug stop at this point, and all they find are fake dicks. Do you know how funny that would be?
Or
Can we make sure if you do this, we need to make sure this
You
is
do.
all on film.
Yes, this has to be.
or the
Please.
officer lets him go, and then like the next day or two, Ed checks it, and like 1 or 2
One or
dildos,
two is missing.
1 or 2 or 2 dildos are fucking missing.
Like, what
Hey,
the
the big, what do they call it? The
Yeah.
big gym. Do you guys ever see the big gym? It's a big black dildo,
Yeah, it's
I've
massive.
never seen
the
it,
big
bro.
black dildo.
I should have it filled half with pocket pussies, half with dildos, right? And I can tailor to each side. I was like, "You want one, sir?" I clearly have extras.
These are These are complimentary for each time I get pulled over.
Hey, you know who we need on the show to talk about this is that girl from the comedy show on.
Yes.
That
Yes.
comedy show is
Christ.
fucking awesome.
Yeah, we got to start going to those on at Wessel's. We got tickets for it. They did a great job, and she lives right in Wycliffe, and she's gonna come on. She was fucking funny as fuck. I have her card in my wallet
Yes.
still.
What's her name?
Nicole? And her last name's Abraham.
Yeah, last
Oh,
name was
shit.
Abraham. So
Yep.
while
The
she
fuck?
saw the Honest Abe was at the comedy show with us,
Yeah.
and she's like, "Why do you have Abraham? Like what?" She's like, "My last name's Abraham."
Yeah, her
So it was
name's
just
Nicole.
right,
Her
like,
name's Nicole
perfect.
Abraham.
We
Oh,
need
yeah,
you
she's
on.
on the way
fire.
on.
All right, here's a question for you guys. Would you guys rather live 50 years in the past or 50 years in the future?
Man, I'm black. Why the fuck?
Like,
would you ask
no, like be born. Like be
Exactly.
I
He's
just-
black.
born 50 years ago or be born
That
50
would-
years in
Bro,
the future.
that means I'm 85 now. Fuck that.
Right.
If I could be
Jesus.
born in 50 years in the
Well,
future,
No.
50
You were
years in the-
born 50 years.
That's
So
what
you'd
I'm
be just
saying.
not
So
50.
now I would be 85.
No, you'll just not be 50. That's what he's saying.
Oh,
You
all
just
right,
have to
never
be
mind.
50 right
I was adding my age to that. I got you saying.
Honestly, the cost for a college education was
So
so much
2075
cheaper back
you get
then.
born.
I could buy Doge
or whatever they.
or Bitcoin. I mean,
This is the-
even
this is the
you
best
as a
way to-
black man
Yeah,
could
but
buy Doge
Yeah, but you're
or
not.
Bitcoin.
Yeah, but you're not gonna have that memory, you idiot.
It doesn't fucking matter.
You were born 50 years ago, or you're born 50 years from now.
I get your
In
point.
America, right?
Right.
So,
I'm
Yeah,
not
but you're not
saying
gonna.
that
I
means I was
know
born in
to
the
buy it.
1970s.
But
1970.
you're
Black
not.
man.
But you're not.
Yeah, because it's 2024.
So that means that you'd be like 20 in the 90s.
Exactly. That's what I'm thinking. Like, the
Dude.
90s was dope.
If you got born in a
90s
whorehouse,
dope.
you could be Tyson.
Mike Tyson's 60s. shit, fucking shit.
Fuck
Ooh.
that. I will
My
do
bad. I don't know age
anything
as well.
to relive
You look
my
so
life
young.
back. I would go back in the past,
But
bro.
you wouldn't have the same knowledge. You're just born again.
I don't care. I would relive the past in any day than be born again in the future. Fuck
Oh,
that.
yeah, nah. Because
Oh,
the only
that's
thing
in
that
the
was
future.
good for Freak Nick,
Yeah.
that sounds fun.
Yeah, Freak Nick was
Freak Nick sounds
Freak
fun.
Nick was
and
incredible.
shit
Fuck,
like
fuck the internet. Fuck technology. I would
It
go
was
in
a
the
different.
past.
Yeah, I'm
Are
taking
you
a pass.
kidding me?
I'm taking a pass.
Are you kidding
No, I'm
me?
taking a pass.
Mr.
No, I'm taking a pass.
Phone over here? You don't put that thing down,
No,
bro.
I would go back in the past any day than
He'd
live the
invent
fucking
phones.
future.
that. Damn, I don't know.
Fuck
I
that.
might go to the past.
See,
I would go to the past in 1
I
second.
know.
What
I
do you
feel
need
like
to think
people
about
are
it?
going to be
Pass.
more beautiful in the future, though.
Yeah, 'cause
Maybe,
the-
but
Yeah,
they
how
also made
genetics work
idiocracy.
is
Have you
Or-
heard about this? People have gradually gotten better looking over the last 100 years. People used to be ugly as fuck.
That's
No,
true.
Damn right.
I don't care.
I mean,
I'd
idiocracy
pass.
was from the future, though, and
That was like 100.
That was
years.
a gross dramatic or dramatization.
yeah. Well, the worst part
of-
is that they wore Crocs, and now that's
Nah,
one of the most
everybody-
popular shoes now.
Yes.
So it's like,
I
what
love
the
Crocs.
fuck?
I love Crocs. That was funny though.
this was a good advertising.
I was like,
I
you
don't know.
wear
I'd
Crocs?
probably go.
Dude, that made me seriously laugh. That, like, I'm thinking about it more, and he's like, "Are you kidding me? 50 you girls, fuck you." Because I'm thinking, like, damn, like,
You have to think about it, huh?
yeah, dude. I was laughing at first, and then I'm just really thinking about it.
Give
I'm
him the
like,
hand.
Marcus is picking future,
Give him
bro.
the hand.
Marcus,
Fuck
No,
do you
I'm
think
just
you'd
saying. I'm
still
just
get
like,
pulled
fuck.
over for being black in the future?
I hope not.
He's not certain, though.
Not
Fuck, I don't know. Fucking, I don't know, bro. I don't like this one. I'm not. I'm right here, right now. I just stay right here, right now. Fuck
He
it.
said, I don't like it.
No.
Okay,
like
would
either
you
one.
rather be born in the future, the past, or relive everything you've ever done
I
with knowledge
relive-
of what you've done?
Oh, I would relive everything I've
Everything I've
already
done,
done with the same
that
knowledge.
knowledge, I'll
Oh,
relive
man.
it.
Yeah.
And I'll be a billionaire by now. I'm
Oh, yeah,
telling you,
I'd
shit
flip a
I
lot.
know now.
Listen,
I would
I,
change.
I'm a bad man pajama, but man, if
Well,
I had the
obvious.
same knowledge I had now,
Oh yeah,
Same.
I would do that
Oh,
Same.
for sure, for sure.
Yeah,
I,
same.
Like, you know,
Sure.
I would definitely do that.
Yep. I think everybody would.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be a billionaire.
I would.
I think a lot of people would.
I would
would
have
be a
banged more
billionaire.
girls than I
Because the
already
crazy
banged
part though is
in
like
high
you wouldn't
school.
you
I
wouldn't have
ain't worrying
made
about that.
Oh yeah,
the same
Even
move.
I
And
fucked a
those
lot of
girls.
and those girls. Yes, and I would have made a few more wiser decisions with how I
Now,
did
what?
things.
I'll be a billionaire right
How
now.
you spend your money?
I would have bought Bitcoin when I first heard about it.
2011 shit.
Man, fucking
Oh, my God, I
Yes,
remember
was fucking
that
on
shit.
deployment. They was like, you ever heard of?
It was like $100 back then.
They was like, you ever heard of cryptocurrency?
Mm-hmm.
Get the fuck out of my
Yeah,
face.
that,
Yeah.
right, right.
Literally,
Everyone
get
said
the
that.
Fuck out of my
remember
face.
that.
Who is Satoshi Nakamoto? Who the
What
fuck
the
you
fuck
talking
is
about?
this?
Like,
I would have bought
Crypto and Bitcoin.
I
don't know.
spent
I'll be
4,
honest.
5 checks on that shit.
I
buying that
still
shit,
am
bro.
like, if someone says Bitcoin, I'm like, fuck you, dude. Like, I
Man,
still
bro.
don't know what it is. Like, I understand it's an online
It's a
money
blockchain,
currency.
man.
Like,
Yeah, and that's
I
all
know
it
it's
is.
something, but
Fucking
I'm like,
blockchain, bro.
fuck you. It took
kind
me
of like
for-
the stock market, but
what-
just better.
You know what's weird is like, remember when Venmo and PayPal and all that came
When
out?
that was
And people
brand
were
new.
like, "You have Venmo?" I'm like,
Oh
"Fuck
my
you!"
God, I hate
And
that.
now everybody has Venmo.
Yeah,
like,
but you know what? Fuck that, because now Venmo and PayPal, they're going to be fucking taxing you on all
Yep.
this fucking stupid nonsense and
It's-
shit
Yeah,
like
they
that.
do.
Fuck
They
that.
definitely
bro,
do.
you know how?
But-
Yeah, but you have to make a certain amount of money, dude. You know how
Yeah.
hard that's gonna be. I'm not reporting that on my taxes.
Yeah, but they be watching you, bro.
They are
They
watching
ain't
the
watching
transactions.
shit.
They are watching those transactions. You make over $50,000 in those type of transactions.
Yeah,
they watch
kiss
that
my
shit.
ass.
What if you just moving your money back and forth?
So what would be the
That's
one
different.
thing in the past if like
you're just suing
what
for
would you
harassment. You
what
make
would you
more than what
change?
you were trying
You
to
said
do.
you would do
One
what?
thing from the past that I would
No,
do?
you said if you would do
Shut
Oh,
up.
I would just say I. Like,
you'd fuck more girls.
no,
I think he'd fuck the same number, honestly.
no, it'd be more, way more.
Huh?
Dude.
he said
I-
way more, dude.
Here's the thing.
I was
What
so-
I would do.
Looking back, I was so fucking stupid with what I was just like, It didn't matter at one point.
You know what I would do? Like,
Football.
I was throwing TDs and touching titties, bro.
listen,
That's fair.
in high school, and I think I talked about this on the show before, is I used to collect bras and panties when I would fuck a girl.
Yeah.
And
you
what?
were a
And,
tampon puller.
yeah,
too with
yeah, and I
your
used to
feet.
pull a lot of tampons out with my teeth with the string,
Yeah.
and I quit
Welcome
doing that.
to the Abraham Drink
Yeah,
Podcast.
A little bit of
And
Hawaiian
here's the
punch,
thing,
eh?
bro.
Uncensored, unedited.
No holds barred.
Unedited is always first.
Yeah, but here's the
Well,
thing.
you've been a part of the show.
I
How
quit
about a
doing
year?
that shit after high school, and what I should have been doing is I should have still been taking panties and fucking bras after high school, and I could have had my own fucking
A wall.
Victoria's
You could have
Secret, dude, right?
Oh, no.
And I still should have been pulling tampons out with my fucking teeth after high school.
Question sounds so wrong.
And I didn't.
Right.
And here's the problem, bro. Listen, here, really quick. I stopped doing that after high school, and I should have been doing that
I
after
think
high
that's
school
good
until I
because
got
that's-
married.
That's serial killer behavior, man.
No, I should have saved all those bras and underwears and did all that shit. I don't know why I stopped doing it after high
Bro.
school.
You're
And I,
gonna be like, oh, are these all the
You were
girls
like-
you violated?
Or
The Ted Bundy that never was.
or here's the thing: the way women are in today's world, because whatever, I think maybe I should start doing it again and start bringing it to the show every Monday.
We could
No.
have had literally. Chris could have. It could have been
Like a trophy?
Yeah,
bra
don't
and
do that.
panties thrift store.
Yes, or I might
Just
just
for bra
start.
and panties.
Secondhand bra.
Washed.
Or I should start
Unwashed.
doing it again. Or I should just start bringing bras and panties
The
to the
Salvation
show.
We'll just
lingerie.
have a poll. We'll just have a poll in
We
here.
can just start doing
It's
it.
in the
Hey, and
background.
you guys could start doing it. Listen, I talk about women squirting all the time on this show.
That's different. I also don't want
and,
to hear
and,
it.
and that
but
girl
that's
that
different.
I talked about, the girl that I had in my back seat that night, and I sent you guys the picture, and there's
Yeah, we seen
Chad
that shit look
with
like
the heart.
pee.
Somebody
I
said
miss
something.
that.
pee.
I miss that. No, dude, that girl, dude, it was so perfect in my backseat that night, dude. I sent you guys the thing
Look
with
like
the
she
heart
peed.
around
Like,
it.
what the fuck did I get myself into?
Dude, I took this girl, dude. It was I miss
Now it's
that.
personal.
I can't. I got to do it again with her because I actually miss it, man. Like I think I felt, dude. I think I caught feelings with that girl.
Oh,
It was like
Jesus.
3 times. It was awesome. I miss it. I miss it.
You like getting peed on.
I don't care, man. It was great. My
love R.
jeans were
Kelly.
wet. Her jeans were soaking wet, dude, and mine were wet. I love it. I think I'm gonna start doing it again all the time.
Does your daughter watch the show? I forgot.
I hope not.
You
She
don't
knows about it. She wants a hoodie. She wants to wear it to school. And I
Bro.
told her, I said, they might make you take that hoodie off at
Yeah.
school
Yeah.
because of what's on the back of the, on the back.
Yeah, it
What
says
does she have
Abraham
on the
drinking.
back?
Huh?
What does she have on? What shirt does she have?
She doesn't have one yet because we have to. I told you, I got a hoodie.
I'll just make her. We'll do a kid-friendly version, just with
It can't
that.
say drinking on it, bro. It just got to
You
say
gotta
Abraham
replace
Podcast.
but
those
how-
beers
How
with
do you
milk.
know? How
I
do
was
you,
gonna say
Yeah.
milk.
how do you know it's not apple juice?
Yeah.
'Cause apple juice
I-
doesn't
how do you
foam
know
like
it's not
that.
apple
Root beer.
juice
It
with?
doesn't
Hey,
foam.
hey,
Apple
it
juice
could be.
doesn't
It
foam.
could be.
Butterbeer from
Hey,
Harry Potter.
hey, it could be whipped cream just over the edge
Yeah.
with apple juice. Because I do like whipped cream
With apple juice, bro.
on guys' foreheads.
All right, we'll make a kid-friendly. We'll make a kid-friendly version with 2 milk.
Yeah, she
cartons.
wants a hoodie. She wants a hoodie really bad for school.
We'll get one.
And I need a hoodie that says "Looking for my soulmate."
Apparently
All right,
she
I
has superior
have-
hands.
I have 2 local stories to end the show. News stories to end the show.
All right, let's go.
And
All right,
these are
let's go.
both local, like real local.
Okay.
Well,
Oh.
kind
Not
of.
like is it local like the one we had in Menor where the guy got buried alive?
Yes,
Yeah.
it's one's
fuck?
one's from Trumbull
Yeah.
County
You didn't
and
hear
one's
about
from
that?
Chagrin Falls.
God,
Okay.
Menor got buried alive, bro.
Yeah, man, you should have
When
heard
did
that
this
fucking
happen?
stuff.
Like this summer.
Like what?
And,
wasn't here.
And I have the
Fucking
mugshot.
What the fuck?
Oh, you got a
He's a
fucking
looker.
mugshot.
I found the mugshot.
What the fuck he do?
He never pulled tampons out of a girl's pussy.
Bro, this guy looks like a young
I
version
don't, hey,
of
I
Splinter from
wouldn't
TMNT.
rule that out, Chris.
You wouldn't rule this out
I
yet,
wouldn't
bro?
rule that out.
Oh shit!
School bus
Hold up.
driver. Fuck the
George,
student.
tell me this man does not look like a young version of Splinter from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh, fuck.
I don't even know. I don't even know who that
I
is.
think you mean
the rat from-
Shredder.
You don't look like Shredder. He looks like a young version of. He looks like a rat, bro. I'm just gonna be honest.
It's the nose.
All right, this story comes out
It's
of
the nose.
This story
Exactly.
comes out of Trumbull County. Here we go.
Oh boy, here we go.
Police were dispatched to local campgrounds shortly after midnight for reports of a non-breathing female. Emergency crews pronounced the woman dead on the scene. Both Brookfield Police and the Trumbull County Coroner's Office said the woman died of natural causes. 56-year-old Frances Brennick was arrested at the scene for gross abuse of a corpse, 5th-degree felony, and obstructing official business, 2nd-degree misdemeanor. Investigators determined the victim's pants were tampered with and found sexual images of the dead woman on the suspect's phone, according to Brookfield Police Department.
He thought she was knocked out and tried to get some pussy. That's what that was.
No, that dude Shredder. Jesus
that was.
Christ.
So wait-
he didn't
Oh,
know she was
fuck.
dead, and he tried to take some pussy off that.
What
and
the-
No,
But-
I think
that
he
was-
knows she was dead.
He's a
and-
necrophiliac.
He didn't kill her though, right?
It said natural causes. of
So he's a
why she died.
necrophiliac, is what he is.
So
Holy
but he's taking pictures of
shit.
the dead body, like naked pictures of dead body on his phone, and her pants were tampered with. So I'm like, they found the pictures on his phone.
What is
bro.
it with you, bestiality and necrophilia, man?
There's a lot of necrophilia.
That
lately.
man
When
like- that
when
man
I
like
see
cool pussy. Like, what
necrophilia,
the
it's
fuck?
on the show.
No, what?
Yeah, bro. Like,
Shame.
yeah.
Shame.
Did he know she was dead?
That's what I'm thinking. Like, he didn't know she was dead until.
No, I
what did
think
he
he
think?
knew.
She was like
But
drunk
if he
and passed
did-
out.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
That's the
he
thing.
thought.
If he did, though, then
and that's even
Who,
worse.
did
That's the
he
worst,
call
that's worst case
911?
I'm cool with cold pizza, but cold pussy?
I would assume he was the one that called 911. Yeah.
After he
scenario.
took the
It is
pictures and
pussy.
fucked
That ain't
around
even
with her.
good Pussy. They ain't getting hot or nothing.
I
That's
think he
dead pussy
knew
right
he was
there.
No,
dead.
that ain't Little
and was
Caesar's
like,
hot and ready. I'll tell you
I
that.
need to
No,
get
no,
me
no.
some.
So wait, you're telling me he found this
Jesus.
chick, took pictures with her naked, touched her cooter.
While she was dead.
Hey, here's the thing.
You think this guy's getting some?
Listen, do you think
He's
her
buying pussy,
cooter?
bro. This is a religious-
Hey,
This
do you
guy's
think?
got
mean,
like
here's the
that's
5
better than
grand in
fucking a
OnlyFans.
corpse.
Do you
So-
think her cooter smelt good at the time of her death?
All right,
at
I'm
that
not
time?
answering or
I'm not a part of
dignifying
that
that
one.
with
Yeah,
a
that's-
response.
Nah.
Huh?
That was kind of rough.
Hold your
I'm like-
Abraham next to your ball sack and
That was
let's
rough.
move on with this.
That's a legit question, guys.
No.
At the time of that
Bullshit.
death, do you
Why
think
do
her
you
cooter?
want to know the answer?
Yeah, that's no.
What do you think it smelled
I don't
like?
even
that?
Do you-
have
what do you
thought on
think her
that.
cooter
I
smelled like at the
don't
time?
care. The poor girl was defiled after death.
Yeah.
Well,
And I
or
just
might
want to
not
know
have
what.
been.
So you're telling me that's not a legit question? What her cooter smelled like?
Maybe he
It
fucked
doesn't
her
matter
to
because
death.
Yes.
She's fucking dead, bro.
Maybe-
Exactly.
maybe
She's fucking dead.
You're making it sound like, oh, I might want to fuck that if it smelled good.
No,
and
no,
I
no,
don't
no,
think you want to go
No, no,
down
no,
that
no,
route.
I was just wondering what it smelled like.
It smelled
Alright.
like dead pussy. That's what
Some
it smelled like, bro.
thoughts
Fish?
should not be spoken
Dead
out
pussy.
loud.
All right.
It
I am
smell-
sorry for
It
asking that
smelled
question.
like Clever's mustache
There you go.
when he
There you
fucking
go.
tickled the
When
girl.
he took
There
to
you
the
go.
girl's pussy, and he
There
had to
you
wake
go.
up the next morning and get it clean.
There you go.
So,
That's what it was.
so he messed around and then he called
No.
911
I think he called the police. Yes.
after he was done doing all that.
Yes.
What
They
an
did.
idiot!
Yeah, he did it.
What an
He
idiot!
done did it.
Well, he's
He
gonna.
did.
I mean, they were gonna find him anyway, right?
How were they going to find him if he never called? Unless there was cameras around.
I don't.
He
It
did.
doesn't say if they live together either, so I don't know.
Either which way, bro, you know how to pick a nasty fucking subject.
That's wrong. Like that's what he did is wrong in
Christmas
many
time.
ways.
Why aren't there like good cheery stories on this podcast?
Oh, I have a
Fuck is it?
I have a Christmas story next.
Oh boy.
This is not going to be good.
Gonna
You asked for it.
be Santa Claus
Give me
murder.
something about somebody licking some candy canes.
Yeah.
So we haven't done
It's
a
not
what?
going to lick itself, bro.
Oh,
Almost.
no, what the fuck? Oh, my God. Here we go.
I did set you up for that. I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you.
We haven't done an actual what the fuck segment. So what the fuck segment is I'm going to show you a picture right after, and it's usually a cartoon version, and you have to try to guess what it means. And we'll give Clever the first opportunity to guess.
Oh, last time we were way off on this one.
Wait a
That's why it's so
We
funny.
were way off.
So here we go. You wanted a Christmas story. You get your Christmas story. What do you think this picture means, Clever?
Somebody fucked the elf. on camera.
No, that was last
Clever.
week's show.
Oh, the God.
I'm assuming
Give it a guess.
the elf was in a porno of some sort with a maid.
Yeah.
And while she was cleaning the room, you probably fucked her or something like that.
That's a good guess.
'Cause
Ed, you wanna-
I saw a little
That's my
stain.
guess.
It looks like bone.
I think
That's
that's
a
his, I think
penis.
that's his hands.
Is
That's
that
a
supposed to be his
penis.
hand? It
I
looks
think
like
it's
a
his
dick,
hands
bro.
like on his.
That legit looks like a dick.
That's why they do this. They corrupt our
It's
children.
almost it's like a dick stain. It's like a
Those are
dick
definitely his
shaped cum
hands
stain.
like on his
That's what it
elbow.
kind of looks like. It's like okay.
Ed, what do you got for us? I'll let Chris have the most thinking because he's gonna fuck it up anyway.
I already know what. I already have my thought.
Ed?
Well, the maid came in and was hoping to have sexy time playing good old classic Elf on a Shelf bet. And
No.
apparently this came from me. I have no idea.
Elf
Marcus?
got not an elf, but a maid got caught recording masturbating, and she got caught because the camera.
Was she
made
using
it.
the elf?
Yeah, probably with the elf or something.
Fucking,
like she
letting
was
that elf
probably
ride her
ride
fucking
something.
cooter.
You know how
I had to
Chris
say
is
cooter
holding-
because he said cooter. I'm like, that's a funny word.
Yeah, it was something weird like that.
Chris?
I'm thinking I'm going to say the elf is a guy. All right, is what I'm thinking. Maybe. Maybe the elf is a guy and he had the vacuum on his mozzarella stick and he was videoing it and the maid walked in looking for the vac and she caught him.
What happened, bro? Let's get this shit over with.
You see, what had happened was
All right, no. Actually, Klever was pretty close. A little mixture of each of you, but not quite. Ready? Martha Cantrell, age 46, was a full-time maid for the Sampson family for over the last 8 years. The Sampson family is from right here in Chagrin Falls, Ohio. Oh, shit.
Oh, yes.
In the family, there was a 7-year-old daughter and also a 5-year-old boy. During the Christmas season, it was Martha the maid's duties to set up Elf on the Shelf for the children in the family. Martha would often set up the Elf on the Shelf in the children's rooms. Little did anyone know Martha put a camera in the Elf on the Shelf to be able to see the kids changing their clothes.
Oh,
I'm gone, bro.
After
Done.
further investigation, there were over 200 screenshotted pictures from the video footage of the kids. Martha the maid was arrested on sexual exploitation charges. The Sampson family now wonders how long this was going on for, since Martha worked for them well over 8 years.
I'm out of here, bro. After that one, I
some
gotta hit the road.
necrophiliacs and
You don't want to
pedophiles.
get a beer?
No, I'm gone, fellas. That shit is disturbing as fuck, and I don't like it. I'm out of here, bro. See you guys. next
Wait, you
fucking
got to
Monday.
give your last words here in a minute.
My last words is fuck that, fuck this, and fuck you guys. I love you guys. Talk to you guys later. I'm out of here.
I know Marcus had to get out of here early, so.
Will you be here next Monday or no?
Later, bro.
I'm pushing for it. Hopefully these dipsticks can fucking work and not need me there.
So what do you think about that, Chris?
I mean, that's just disturbing, bro. I mean, as a parent, I mean, that really makes you want to kill a motherfucker. I mean, really, it does. Like, as a parent, like some things you will be like, okay, I can calmly
Right.
get over it. But that right there makes you want to fucking kill the maid.
Let's kill the maid. Down
Just kill
she
the maid.
goes.
Fuck it.
And when you do that, you just go in the back of Ed's car and you grab the shit and you go, dude, that's fucking wrong.
No, for real.
Clever.
So
are
what
your
is she?
thoughts?
Is that felony charges she got?
Let's hope so.
Sexual exploitation. I'm sure it's a felony. Yeah.
I mean, she should be literally locked up forever.
I agree. I mean, she won't be, but
I don't believe that she should be locked
Well,
up.
no, she'll probably plead something, and it's probably her first charge ever in life.
She definitely needs to go to jail. There needs to be jail sentence. There needs
But
to
not
be
jail,
time.
dude. No, it's prison time, man. Because jail time is like up to a year. She needs to go to
Or
fucking
prison.
prison.
Yeah, there-
Prison.
She's gonna get time, but I mean, like, what's crazy is people kill people and don't even get fucking that much time.
Yeah, because it's her first time, and
Yeah,
and,
there's,
and
there's
they plead the
bullshit ways
system.
out. Yeah,
Yeah, but pedophiles is a totally different level. It's like, dude,
it's fucked up.
they're like, yeah, no.
I mean, we went
'Cause,
from.
like, kids are innocent as fuck, so it's like the fact that you're even. That's.
I mean, we went
that's
from
twisted.
panties and squirting and laughing to
Ed,
quiet.
Ed, what are you doing?
And it,
Can you join us, please?
I don't want to talk about this either.
We need to have your thoughts.
No, you don't.
It's a podcast.
I mean, I was just gonna say, like, I don't think jails or
love you,
prisons the
Grizzly.
way. I agree with what like the.
Dude, she's
what
gonna
the
get
Bible
finger banged
says.
in jail, man.
That's
That's
what I'm
what
saying.
she's
She'll-
doing with the video.
She's gonna
okay?
enjoy her time. I
Like-
think what the Bible says is you should throw a heavy weight on their throat and throw them into the water, and that's what I think too. Let them fucking drown.
Old school, like the
Yeah.
Salem witch trials. Is
Straight up, I think that's what needs to happen to those fuckers. It's like if you have it in your head that you can go after an innocent child and corrupt them and like fuck with them and take their innocence, then you really should get the worst punishment possible before death.
No, I
Is
agree.
that
I'm with you.
corrupting a child?
Yes,
yeah,
absolutely.
Dude, you're,
But they don't.
Yeah,
know
but they
it's
didn't know it was
happening.
happening.
It's taking their innocence. I will give you that.
Yeah.
Right. But is it corrupting that child? I don't.
I mean,
think
it's
so.
traumatizing them.
I think she is corrupted.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Thank
And-
God the kids
and if it's
don't
not
know.
corrupting them, it's still traumatizing them.
Thank
Yes.
God the kids don't know
Yeah,
where
and
it's going to
that-
fuck
and to
them
be
up
fair,
forever.
And that's
that
what-
will never land on the
and
internet
that's-
because that would be distribution of child pornography.
And that's what I was trying to figure out is
You would hope it wouldn't
how
be
did
on
they
the internet.
find out that the camera was in Alpha Shelf? It didn't say in the story. Like I
Bought
don't
one
know
of
how
those
they found out.
RFID scanners from TikTok show.
Maybe the parents grabbed it and like maybe
Maybe they saw
felt
the
it
camera.
like, hey,
Yeah,
what the?
so-
Why is
yeah,
it so
I-
fucking hard inside?
Or was it heavy?
Or maybe the maid left her phone down and like, oh,
So,
there's pictures of.
here-
it. I don't know.
Here, I got a question. So you
God,
know,
here we go.
No. This is not. This is a.
What do you
this is,
think the maid's pussy smells
No,
like?
no. This is a legit question. No. Legit question.
Elf on a shelf.
No.
It was actually Dusty. She dusted it off.
Dust that
Ah,
pussy.
see that?
No, this is a legit question. So if a male did that, you know he goes to prison, and you know all the other inmates
Yup.
will kick his ass
Yeah.
for doing that
He'd be
because
killed,
that's
probably
what
killed, yeah.
probably. But if a woman does that and goes to women jail, does the same thing happen to a woman?
I think.
I don't
I have
know.
no
I
idea.
think so.
Huh?
Maybe some of the mothers in the prison get together.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe.
But is it as
They
brutal
become
as
mad.
when a guy
Like-
does
It's
it?
not about drunk drivers. It's about this bitch.
Yeah.
But is it? That's a legit question because it if a guy.
I would assume.
Huh?
I would assume
I
that the
would too.
moms like that are pissed off.
Yeah.
That, like I'm in here when I could be spending time with my children at home, and then she's fucking out here doing the shit she was doing. Absolutely,
fucked up.
absolutely, it has
I
to
think.
happen.
I think they go for her. Yeah.
That's fucked up, man.
It's fucking crazy.
I think it should be in like a pit of like.
Ed asked for the
lionesses.
Christmas story with a little. He wanted a little elf.
I didn't ask for any of that.
You
Yeah,
asked
you
for all
did.
of it, Ed.
Was it
all
on
your
Christmas?
fault.
No.
It's all your fault.
Had Elf on the Shelf. That's Christmas.
Well, Ed, wait, where are you going? Where are you going?
He's like, I'm done.
Do you have to shit?
I'm spent.
If I
you
say
hungry?
yes,
Do you have
can
to
I
Are
leave?
you hungry? Do you have to shit?
He's got to shit all that protein out now.
Oh my god! What?
It's 128
What?
grams
What?
of
My
protein.
last. My last
Can I
skid marks.
finish there's 2 seconds left.
Fine.
Jeez. He's so, like, sensitive. Such a sensitive man.
This show's gotten so weird.
That's why people love it.
Fucking weird.
Well, Clever, thank you so much for coming on the
Of course.
show.
Thanks for
Do you-
having me.
Do you have any final we call them skid marks. Any final skid marks, last words that you would like to tell?
Have fun and smoke a lot of weed, motherfuckers. Goddamn.
Toke up.
Serious.
Toke up.
Get
Chris,
listening
final
funky.
last words, skid
Hey,
marks.
man. Yep. I want to thank everybody for coming out Saturday. It was a great, awesome time. Great. I can't even just describe the words that I want to say for just everything that we did and all the money and all the toys we raised for Saturday for Toys for Tots. But thanks for coming out, man. Christmas is coming up. Make sure you get your shopping done. Guys, make sure you buy your lady something. Ladies, make sure you spend more money on your guy. Enjoy your week.
Ed, final last words, skid marks.
No.
Give us something. You wait for this to say something clever every week. See what I did there? See what I did there?
That's my job, though.
That's why I did you last, so you
My
had time.
spirit is broken right now. And it's all your fault, George.
Hey,
Does your
Honest
girlfriend
Abe.
watch this?
hey, Honest Abe has something. He's looking for a babe. So if anybody out there has a chick for Honest Abe, he's looking for some action on Christmas.
Abe's trying to get laid.
He's trying to get his little
Get Abe
weenie
laid.
wet.
You have Elf on the Shelf. We have Abe getting laid.
Yeah, he is looking for some poo-tang pie, bitches.
Clever, once again, thank you so much for coming on the show. We appreciate you.
Thank you, thank you.
My final last skid mark is always live and die with the Debo. But that's going to do it for tonight's show of the Abraham Drinking Podcast. Please share the show, tell a friend, follow us across all social media. Catch us next week and throughout the week. Hasta la vista.